On the economic front, findings for the month of June show some improvements in industrial output, facility investment, and private spending for the second month in a row. Our Moon Hye-ryeon has the details.
South Korea's overall industrial production, spending, and investments all rose for the second month in a row. According to Statistics Korea on Friday, industrial production in June rose by 0.1% from May. It's a smaller increase on month than what was recorded in May at 1.3% due to a decline in the mining, manufacturing, and gas and electricity sectors, but a rise in production in the service sector pushed production levels up overall. There was also increased output in the semiconductor industry, which slowed the decline, tallying up to a rise of 3.6% on month. By quarter, semiconductor production rose by over 20% in comparison to the previous quarter for the first time since Q1 of last year. To support this rise in production, outbound shipments of chips also rose by over 41% on month, bringing the total value of chip exports to the highest so far this year at nearly $9 billion. South Korea has been suffering from sluggish IT exports for a while, logging consecutive on-year declines for nearly a year. But this rise in exports has led to the greatest on-month fall in chip inventory numbers since data was first compiled in 1975, falling by over 6%.
A key takeaway from this month's data is that while the rise in manufacturing production was lower than the 3% increase last month, inventory levels fell by 6.2% on the back of significant increases in exports for 2 consecutive months.
As for retail sales, a key measure of private spending, the country saw a 1% rise compared to May. While sales in non-durable and semi-durable goods fell, a rise in auto sales contributed to the overall rise. Facility investment also saw a rise of 0.2% due to large investments in the automobile sector. Economic recovery still remains modest due to these figures showing weak growth, but the economic slowdown is showing signs of alleviating in the second half of the year. The central bank announced earlier this week that the real gross domestic product value, a key gauge of economic growth, increased 0.6% on quarter during the April to June period. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.